Alright, hello everybody. This is Play. Sci for another Dev C++ tutorial. Today is tutorial 3 and today we will learn about variables, CN, and might even do a little bit of basic math. Yes, maybe even some basic math. So without ado, let's get started. Before I get started, there's something I must say, is that, between this episode and last episode, I got my first YouTube PM from Fred. The guy's username was Fred. 3, a bunch of 3s and a bunch of 5s. He was really nice to me. He's the first YouTuber I ever got a PM from. And I just wanted to give him a shout out, say thanks, because he's really motivated this channel. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out. So without further ado, let's begin our C++ tutorial. Alright. So, yesterday, let's see, what did we do yesterday? Alright, so we have our title, we have our colors, we have basic system functions, and cout. So, the next thing we will learn is CN. Alright, what CN basically is, and I'm pretty sure the C meant console. So if cout meant console output and it drew to the screen, what do you guys think CN might do? What CN does is it takes information into the console by the way of user interaction with the keyboard. So this is how we are actually going to get some inputs from the screen. And we're also going to probably be learning about integrating variables into cout. Alright, but we can't just tell the compiler to put in something random. We have to tell it exactly this is what we're putting in. So, today we'll be learning about variables. Alright, so, therefore, float. I'll teach you about float and string later. String will have to access another library to get to, and float is too in-depth for me to talk to you guys about right now. So with the time we have, we're going to learn about integers, characters with char, doubles, which is basically numbers with decimals, and boolean values. Now, integer is your standard number. When you want to declare it, you put int, which tells the compiler we're making an integer variable. You name the variable. The variable name must be a letter or a capital letter, and from then on, your variable name could contain numbers and underscores and capital letters. Alright, and keep in mind that C++ is a case-sensitive language, meaning if you name your variable A, but when you're outputting a capital A, there will be an error. So this will be integer. Alright, so when we're going to declare this, we can set it to something like 19. We can change that later. Alright, next is a character. A character is something like 3. But it could also mean G, like semicolon. Lots of these, this probably won't work. Like 1, lots of things. But a character is only one. Char can only handle one character. And if you're wondering, string, what string does is basically a character string. So string will hold a value that has a list of. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Whenever you're declaring a character variable, you want to input the character and close it in these apostrophes. So our character will be E. semicolon, close there. Oh, we have to name it. Character. That's I don't know how to spell character. I don't know if that's it or not. Did I spell double right? Alright, whatever. So double is basically same thing as the integer, but you could store decimal points. So if our integer was 19.8 or something, 7 like that, then we come up with errors. But if you want to work with decimals, then double is the way to go. 13.3 is what we'll have for double. A bool is like ones and zeros, true and false. That's what we usually use. Now you guys are probably might not understand. I have to name the double. Duh. Decimal. Oops. It can't be spaces. So I'll just put decimal underscore. Alright, decimal underscore int. Yes, you can't have underscores like I said earlier. So let's name this one Boolean underscore value. And we'll name this one, we could set to true. Oops. And those true and false are like keywords in this. Okay. So then we can, I'm just going to show you right away how to see out. Console output. Alright, now usually we would input our string, but instead we don't even need these. We could just type in the variable like integer, compile it and run it, and it should just say hello Apple's world, skip a line, and then it should say 19, skip a line, system pause. If it wants to compile for us. Here we go. Hello Apple's world, 19, press the D key. There we go. So next, I guess we could actually test all of them. I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Probably gonna do the same thing for this one because I'm lazy and I don't have a lot of time left. Alright. So now we have all of ours named. So when we compile on this, I probably misspelled something. Oh, no. Alright. Hello Apple's world. Alright, now I didn't tell it to put spaces, so these are all going to be jumbled together. 19 as our int. E was our character. Our decimal integer was 13.3. And whenever you do a Boolean value, when you try to output it, it will put 1 or 0, not the word true, the word false. Alright. So the last thing I have to do is we're going to actually use the cin that I told you about earlier. Because even if we already set our value to 19, oops, we can still input. So what this would do is it would input for the keyboard, and when you press enter, it saves the value you entered to integer, and then it would output integer. And I'm running out of time. So now we can input 3. What's cool, it outputs 3. Now, we could also, if you want to, have no value for integer input at first. But as long as before we see out integer and we have a value before that, it still works. Let me prove to you. 1. 1 works. Now, I wonder what, now if you do something crazy, like something that's not an integer, whoa. I don't know why it chose 2. That's interesting. Alright, so, oh gosh, I have like 3 seconds left. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.